Hi, this is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman, and today I'm answering a few Ruth Theresa questions. Hi, my name is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman. I'm an intuitive psychic medium here in the Sugar Land area. That's just outside of Houston. I work with my angels and guides to assist my clients in many areas of their lives, to bring them special messages from loved ones who have passed, to dialogue with their angels for guidance into their own situation, or to assist them with their own psychic abilities. If you like my content, please make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Let's get started. So the first one is, Dear Ruth Theresa, do you have to be a psychic to use angel cards? Definitely not. I will tell you, you need to kind of have some energetic energy there, or kind of go with your gut a lot. So those are kind of like the best ways to get information. But I love using angel cards to give me a little bit deeper insight, or kind of point me in a different direction than maybe I was going. Maybe I was thinking this is what someone needed to hear, and sometimes it's a little bit opposite. So that's kind of a fun thing. I love doing angel cards. I do them at the end of almost every video I do, but it really does give you a deeper insight, things that you normally wouldn't think about, or things that you normally wouldn't open up to, or like I said, kind of changing your thinking, like, oh wow, I thought I was going this direction, I need to go this direction. One of the things is when I teach my students in class how to do angel cards. This is the little book that comes with it. You can see mine is very worn and torn. So it has an explanation for each of the cards. Once you find your favorite deck, then you're going to want to go through the book. At the very beginning, they always have instructions of how to clear the cards. I teach my students a little bit different method than what they usually put in the books. And then I often tell people, read the whole explanation. When you first begin, it's like, read the whole explanation. It kind of puts it in your memory. So if I were to pull a card at random, this is Truth and Integrity. If I just pulled that one up, I could look this up in here, and I could find that information and tell someone else about it. I could, went a little too far. Here we go. Couple more pages. I could read it. It'd be the very last one. So I'm going to read this and read what's on the next page. And it's going to give me some insight, because sometimes it's not the whole message that's there that I need to know. Maybe it's one or two sentences or one or two words that are going to point me in the right direction. Like, wow, I would have never thought that with that card. So that is the best way to use your angel cards. And a lot of my clients really love angel cards. I really have my favorite deck that everybody, I do most of my readings with. Another one is, this one is Crystal Angels, and it's a very interesting one. I've used this on occasion, and it's usually talking about crystals and that sort of thing, but it's using a deck that you enjoy, that you love the energy of, setting the energy of yourself on there. I love reading it. And then when you pull a couple of cards, you need to make sure you ask a really clear question. That's another secret. And then pull all the information. What is it telling you about that deck of cards that looks really tight? There we go. About that card, to give you more insight or more information about it. That's kind of the fun, cool part. But anybody can use angel cards. Anybody can. Tarot cards are a little bit more difficult to understand. It takes a little bit longer, but it gives you a lot more insight. So it just really depends on the energy that you want to open up to. What is the energy on the other side that you want to open up to? So I will tell you that when I first learned about angel cards, I did probably 2 or 3 readings for myself a day, pulling 2 or 3 cards, giving me a little bit deeper insight of what I was supposed to be doing that day, or how I was supposed to handle things. I did it all the time. After probably good 6 months to a year, I may have done like one angel card reading a week or so, to kind of give me insight, like, what do I need to know for this upcoming week? What do I need to know about what's coming up? And so I did that quite often, and I really enjoyed it. And I would do readings for my children, I would do readings for friends, that sort of thing. And I kind of really enjoyed that part, kind of opening up to that energy, because it's kind of like each one will pull you differently, and what you need to say about it, or what you need to explain about it, is a little bit different. But it's one of those, finding a deck that you love is the most important part. I will tell you that 9 times out of 10, it's like finding a deck that you enjoy, that you love. That's the cool part. I do have a class set that I use for the classroom when I teach, and sometimes my students fall in love with those, and I say, so take pictures so you can order them yourself. That's the really fun part, is to kind of open up your energy to the angel cards, and the more you do, the more clear the readings are going to become, the more information that's going to be flowing through. So that is totally interesting on its own. And once you start getting used to your own deck, it's like it's almost like your best friend. You do it at times, you can leave it alone for a while. It's that way. I will tell you that 9 times out of 10, I do not do an angel card reading for my clients in front of me unless they actually ask for it. That's the only time I do it for a client that's in my office space or over the phone with me. Most of the time they would just rather ask me the questions, but sometimes they will. Sometimes, like, I really want an angel card message, or I want to know something and kind of know what the cards say, so I will do that. And we're going to close this video out with doing a couple of angel cards and hopefully get you a deeper insight into this. This one's upside down. Can't have upside down in there. Okay, there we go. Those are the last of them. Okay, now we're all straight. Here we go. Okay, so the first one that's popping out is this one, and this is retreat. One of the most important things is when you open up your energy to the angel cards, it becomes like a friend. It becomes like this amazing connection that you have to the other side, and it gives you insight. It's kind of like you're asking your angels a question and they pull a card to tell you what you want to know. So it's really great to take a retreat when you do that. Kind of like go in your bedroom by yourself, take a few minutes, kind of center your energy, and then ask really clear questions. It really helps. Balance. There's a balance in all of this. If you're spending your whole time answering or doing angel card readings for yourself and trying to get insight to things, you're really not balancing very well. It's supposed to give you a little bit insight for you to go and live your life, not for it to tell you what to do. It's not that way. It's kind of giving you a little bit of guidance or a little heads up, like, hey, this could be coming up in front of you, or this is what you're dealing with. But it's one of those, it's meant to guide you as you live your life. And angel cards are a sign. When you pull an angel card, it's a sign that the other person is on the other side, or they're answering your questions, and there was already signs in your world. Maybe you didn't see the stop sign, or you didn't see this, but it's telling you where you need to go. It's one of those, it's directing you, and the more you open up to that anyway, it's going to give you that insight quicker, faster, and more fun. And you may not have to use your angel cards near as much. It's the fun part. I thank you so much for joining me today, and I know that we'll be talking again soon.